Okay, on to number 3. On this instance here, we have a diagram which shows the outline of a key, also shown as the 3D graphic of the key. The hand grip is based on a regular hexagon to complete the regular hexagon. Well, the sum of the exterior angles in a polygon is 360, so 360 divided by 6 is 60. We know that. In a regular hexagon, all sides are equal in length. Use your compass and the side length to complete the octagon. So I take the length from the base, subscribe an angle of 60 degrees and mark it up, and we get that. So let's go on to the next one. That we know that's parallel to the base. It's equal, all sides are equal, all angles are equal, so the top point should be above the bottom left hand one there, and we can complete that, and that gives us our key. Very easy one to do, lads, and very satisfying. And use your colours to colour it in and to get a bit of shade and texture, as you can see that we have on that example. Okay, so let us go on to number 4. Number 4, the pattern shown is based on a regular hexagon. Redraw the pattern. Now, to do this, lads, we're going to have a blank piece of paper. So an A4 size piece of paper is perfect, or you can use the back of one of your drawing sheets that you haven't drawn on previously. So what have we got here? We've got height. We don't have the length of the hexagon, as in the length of the sides here. We don't have that. But we do have the 2 heights here, and we know that that angle is 60 degrees. So let's work on what we know. So start with a baseline, a line 70 millimeters above it and parallel to it. Another line 70 mils above that and parallel to both of the previous lines. So we know that the angle is 360. In a circle, divided by the number of sides is 60 degrees. So if I come off at 60 degrees there, I'll get that. Now, what does that give me? I know that that's now the length of my hexagon, because I know that that point is there, this point is there, and I can work with that and come off with that one. I know this one has to be above that, which is okay as well. And I can mark off that length there. I can mark off that length, or alternatively use my 60 degree set square to draw up that. Mark off that one finally, and there's my hexagon. Once we know the length of the side of a hexagon, we can draw the hexagon, because the angle will always be 60 degrees. So let's finish it off then. Joining those 2 apexes, getting the equilateral triangle there, bringing those points into the center and completing the design. That's not going to take a lot of space, lads. So just a simple sheet of paper, A4 size sheet of paper would work if you don't have A3. So I'm going to move on to number 5. Redraw the logo shown in a circle with a diameter of 100 millimeters. Hint, the 5 points on the star will form a regular pentagon when joined. Now we've already done a regular pentagon in the watch, so let's do this one. So where do we start? We'll start with a pentagon. We know it fits into a pentagon. We know the length of the side is 60 degrees. We know the angle in a pentagon is 72 degrees. And how do we know that? Well, we divide 360 by the number of sides, which is 5, giving us an angle of 72 degrees. So the star will fit inside a regular pentagon. Draw the 60 millimeter long base of the pentagon, and we'll do that now. So there's our 60 mil base. Now, we know the angle, as I said earlier, is 360 divided by 5 is 72 degrees, and we can start with that. So there's our 72 degree angle. We know that that side is also going to be 60 millimeters, so we now have 2/5 of the pentagon drawn. There's that one. What angle is that? We know 72 degrees, also our 108 in there, but 72 degrees. So we need our protractor for that. All sides are equal in length, so we'll use our compass now to mark off those lengths. And finally, we'll complete the triangle 60 mils. That gives us that. And what do you know, lads? We have our pentagon. Now, in our design, we don't see the pentagon. We see the 5-pointed star. So we'll keep those lines as light lines. Bisect any two sides to locate the center. Now, there are many ways of doing this. I mean, simply by dropping that line down, we know the center is going to be on that. But if I join that to the halfway mark here, so if I measure in 30, join that to that, it'll give us that. But let's just go along with this anyway. So you bisect that line. And there was no need to bisect that because, of course, we had just dropping a vertical, that would have given it to us. So there we have that, and we could draw our circle. Once we have the center, compass needle to there and draw the circle. Now the circle will be heavy. Now we know how to draw a pentagon draw a 5-pointed star in a pentagon. We join all sides to all other sides. So there is that. So there's our pentagon. And our 5-pointed star, something we've done in first year. So I'm just going to come back a little bit there for a second. We've done that in first year. Now note that I didn't heavy in that one there. And of course, that's to, if you keep an eye on the design, you'll see why. But I can join that point to where those two intersect, giving us that, and finally giving us our nice design. You can replay this over again, lads, in order to get that. Now, the final one, the car logo one, is here. The TG logo. Now, this is based on hexagons, a lot of hexagons. There's one hexagon there, and there's one there. But there's also a hexagon, if you continue that line, finish those lines, there's another hexagon there that isn't obvious. Anyway, let's just draw that. Draw the 70 base. And the sum of the exterior angles of the polygon is 360, so 60 degrees. We need to draw a hexagon. So I'm going to not rush through it, but I'm going to go through this quickly enough because we've done it already. There are our hexagon. Right. We've completed our hexagon with the outline done. So now, we want to draw the logo. So I'm going to cross the diagonals like that and come down 10 millimeters, and I can draw the outside hexagon, or the outside band that goes around the logo. I come down 5 mils to draw that one. And note that that inner one is red, which means a construction line, and keep it that way. Now, after that, come over 5 mils, down 10 mils again. Now it's not indicated there, but that is 10 mils. Okay, and complete that hexagon. That's the one I was telling you about. That's not as obvious. So you're up 10 millimeters, down 10 millimeters. There, 10 and 10 again. You can draw that in, that line to there, down 10 millimeters. This is completing the T, and that gives us that one. Okay. As I said, lads, you can replay this again and again to get that and slow it down. So then you have that. What measurement is that? It's 10 mils. You can draw that down to there. And of course, what we're doing is we're completing the G. There is done like that. I'm colouring it yellow, the background in blue, and the band in yellow. And that is the TG logo. Okay, lads, that is the first of our sheets done and dusted. Hope you get a little bit of work done. Hope you're minding yourselves at home, and we'll see you soon.